Dear colleagues, today we had another meeting of the transition team. This time it was a 2.5 hours meeting because we wanted to talk more in depth about strategy and etc. So what we did is that we talked first of all about strategy, then briefly about the terms of reference of the transition team, and then finally about some operational matters. I'll come back to the latter two later. But first about strategy. What we did is that we started with a SWOT analysis on the MASP. Jaap had sent you a short poll in SurveyMonkey about the MASP, and we used that and our own input and some of the work done in the regions to revisit the strengths and the weaknesses of our current MASP. Soon we discovered that the current MASP is actually very outdated. A lot of the language that we use is not contemporary, so to say, anymore. A lot of the ideas we've kind of moved beyond that. So we also realized that we will not rewrite the existing MASP, but basically build something new on the basis of where we are at the moment. It should be brief, but it's more new than rewriting what is existing. At the same time, we realize that what is in the MASP is still a good foundation, so to say. We talked about the SDGs and which of the SDGs are going to be our basic goal, so to say, to work on. And we singled on SDG 2, so that's zero hunger, and SDG 8, which is decent work. These are the two overarching ones, the two most important ones that we will continue to work on. So that's it for strategy. Jaap is going to place this all on a portal which will be opened soon, and then you can also see the documents. Then business models. Kees developed a very nice document on business models. Basically, we singled on 3 key business models. The first one is return on grants. So we do grants and we have an overhead structure or something around that, and that's on our revenue stream. So return on grants is the first business model. The second one is return on services. We're a service provider, either in a program or in a PPP or in anything else. And the business model related to that is then return on services. The third one is return on investments. We invest money in either an SME or in a project or in a value chain, and there's a return on the money, and that's our third business model. So return on grants, return on services, and return on investment. And the most important one probably is the combination of the 3, the hybrid model in which we align the revenue streams, align the investments, and build a comprehensive business model including the 3. We will further work this out in March, also with an external advisor who's also helped us through Verboon to build our own business models. He will also support us now ICCO-wide to build the business models. Thirdly, under strategy, we briefly talked about the priorities, the 4 priority themes that were selected, and the groups that have been built and formed to further elaborate on the priorities. Most of them have started already, and they have their own dynamics, and they look pretty good, actually, doing well. So that was it on strategy. As said, it's all going to be placed on the portal, and there you can see the documents and also further contribute. Then the terms of reference. Helena had done a very good job in developing the terms of reference. We further commented upon it. Some things will be added and further refined. And so Helena will do one more round of it. And then the terms of reference will be finalized. We'll also share them with the supervisory board for their approval, and that will be it. And then Jaap will take the terms of reference as a starting point to make a one-pager terms of reference, which will also be used for the further communication. So that's it with terms of reference. Finally, on some operational matters, Marines shared 2 things with us, both related to recruitments. He said that although we are doing the strategy review and then structure follows strategy, there's also posts that need to be fulfilled immediately, cannot be waited for, and these are typically the replacement of Elze. Now we know she's not coming back, so the new head for CSER, and also a quartermaster for the new shared service center, or actually the ontmanteling of this shared service center into a function within ICCO. These two posts were found so important that we cannot wait till the entire re-strategizing has been done and we work on strategy later this year. So Marines wants to recruit these two posts now already, but then with a very clear disclaimer that the jobs might actually change in the near future because of the new strategy structure discussion, which will still follow. So that's the updates on the recruitments, and I think with this I also finalize this video. Thank you for watching.